Jason Benetti, Christy Winter-Scott. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be exceptionally fun. This is a big game for so many reasons. Michigan trying to take advantage of having the home court advantage.
They've played so many big road games in the past couple of years under Kim Barnes-Arico as they get it down low, and Gabriela Jaquez has the opening two. She's been much improved in her senior year.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, the balance for UCLA on the offensive end, they have 4 players who average in double-figure scoring, and Corey Close told us this morning that there is such an unselfish just characteristic of this team and the philosophy they're in, and it shows every time they're on the floor.
A very willing defensive side as well. That fadeaway is good on one leg for Brooke Quarles-Daniels for the opening points for Michigan. Expect points in this game. The top 2 scoring teams in the Big Ten.
Yeah, both teams want to go downstairs and score inside the painted area. Lauren Betts individually covered here at 6'7".
Out to Kiki Rice, who misses her bid for 3, and the rebound for Olivia Olson, the sophomore out of the state of Minnesota.
And Lauren Betts standing inside. She was the Defensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten last season. UCLA going to the Final Four.
Oh, nice cut. And the drive for Soar. It's on the step through. It wouldn't fall on the rebound for Betts. Michigan, a very good offensive rebounding team. One and done that time.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams want to have a battle on the glass and possessions that they can earn from getting in there and crashing the boards.
Nice defense there on the Betts try. Here comes Holloway skating down the lane and scoring. Mila Holloway mazing her way through.
Well, that's exactly what Michigan wants to do. They want to put pressure on the rim. And how do you do that with Lauren Betts standing in there? You get her out of the way, put her in pick and rolls, and pull her away from the rim.
That 3 won't go for Jaquez. Rebound for Michigan. One and done again for UCLA on that possession. And here is Olson, who had the defense previously against Betts. Quarles-Daniels finding her way into the lane. Little hesitation. That would have been nasty.
Yeah. And she just had that little decel move. Tried to stretch out beyond.
Oh, man, rugged move for Kiki Rice. 2 and a foul.
Where and when for herself to score, but how to be the initiator for everyone else and setting the table. So being that downhill scoring guard this year has been a difference maker for Kiki Rice.
Michigan trying to go downhill here with Holloway. I mean, you and I both had UCLA a couple of times last year. They played so much through Lauren Betts, who has yet another rebound.
Yeah, and that's what Corey Close said. We're not doing that this year. We're not just setting up Lauren Betts on the strong side block and giving her the basketball and seeing how teams are going to play her, if they're going to double her or not. We're moving the basketball around.
Gianna Neepkins misses a rainbow, a fantastic 3-point shooter, nearly 44% for her career in the attack for Holloway. She's got 4 early, and Michigan has the gas pedal to the floor. Little length, as you said. I mean, at all 5 spots, UCLA probably is going to win that, but spacing's your friend.
Spacing is your friend, and pace. So how do you get that? You get stops.
They're going to try and trap here. Dugalich gets it out of trouble, and Rice traveled. She had such an open lane. There was that brief moment, and she turned it over.
Yeah, she had a little skip, hop, and a jump before she put the ball on the deck.
Our Fox colleague, Corey Close, who spent some time in the studio. She's done a great job. Yeah, and a fantastic effort at this UCLA program that now is a dynastic Final Four possibility.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 12-0 in conference play in the Big Ten for the first time in UCLA women's basketball history. I mean, historic for sure.
Yeah, in the 70s, I mean, before the NCAA sanctioned women's basketball, they were national champions behind Ann Myers-Drysdale and others. 2 to shoot. Olson just got it off and misses off the back iron.
It's almost like Lauren Betts is not going to block every shot, but she is certainly going to change the mechanics on shots, and I think she changed the mechanics on Olsen's shot there.
Big time. Skip to the corner, that's Betts. And it's no good. And another defensive rebound. Nice box out for Silas Swords. On the crossover, Olson finds her way into a foul on the floor. Kim Barnes-Arico, I mean, you talked to her earlier today. she was hoping that they'd be a ranked team, but this is maybe even a little early what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this sophomore class is so sensational, right? When she was recruiting them, she said, hey, we only have 4 players returning. Hopefully we can get back to the top 25. And now they have a net of 7, and they're ranked 8th in the country. So, you know, she's not saying they've overperformed, but she's saying they bought into the possibilities of success, and they are cashing that in for sure.
Well, she's built such a program here at Michigan, and Big Ten, such a force in women's basketball. Offensive rebound for Quarles Daniels at 5'7".
Yeah, and she thought better to go against the 6'7" Lauren Betts on the putback.
And they get a reload for 3. That's down for Olivia Olson.
Just smart.
But that's why you don't take the shot against Betts.
Absolutely. Reorganize and get a great shot.
It's going to be a trip. It's on Quarles Daniels.
Nicely executed by the Wolverines here at home.
They know what to do on a second chance. They're +6 offensive rebounds per game and then some this year. And that's a near turnover, and it is. Jaquez and UCLA on the reverse. She spun it out.
Good job there by Silas Swords just to get in the way. And not try to go up and block the shot, but get in the way of that footwork.
Just a barricade.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Take the cadence away from how you just want to stroll in there and finish with the 1-2 step. She made her go to the second side and missed it.
The job done. That ball is loose into the corner. It goes. Holloway tries to track it down and does. 7 to shoot. Here's a drive for Olson. She stepped through and couldn't score, and a foul as Betts came up with the rebound. That's her 5th already. You figure everybody's going to score some points. I mean, you saw the top 2 scoring teams in the Big Ten if you just joined us. But UCLA, as you mentioned, does not have an offensive rebound yet in this game. It's been one and done every time for the Bruins.
Yeah, look at, they're doubling up down inside. Kendall Dudley, a transfer from UCLA, guarding her former teammate there. Where are you crowding the space from? Are you coming off a shooter? Are you coming off the weak side? The low man are they coming over to crowd that space? But they're taking away touches, or trying to at least take away touches from Lauren Betts.
And just affect the rhythm, right? I mean, that's why you bring the pressure at different times, right? Change the cadence.
Absolutely. There's nothing worse. I mean, I played in the post back in the day, so there's nothing worse than not having space, right? You want to be able to sit down, own your spot, hold your seal, but if there's 2 bodies down there, which one do you choose? And that's what they're trying to force Lauren Betts to consider.
Both teams have gone to the bench here. Delfoss is on, the sophomore from the state of New Jersey. Quarles Daniels will drop it off with 5 to shoot for Silas Swords, trying to turn the corner, gets closed off, hits it down low. Dudley the turnaround, and she can't knock it down. And the rebound for UCLA and Lauren's younger sister, Sienna Betts.
Yeah, she missed several games at the beginning of the season. But what a blessing it's been for them to both play with one another again.
She just had to take it away by Delfoss over the top. A chance at an offensive rebound. Off the power dribble, it's a turnover for Dudley. I mean, they have 8 ranked wins already this year. Their only loss was to Texas. Little step through and a scoop for Swords wouldn't go. And UCLA on the flip trip with Charlize Ledger-Walker, who does have 2 fouls, playing through those 2 personals.
And that loss to Texas was back in November. It was 76-65, and they just could not get things going offensively. Give credit to Texas for being disruptive defensively in that one.
They haven't lost since basically Thanksgiving. Jaquez 5 to shoot. Tough fade away. It trickled off. Oh. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound as Betts was wrestling hard with Sofakanik. You could argue for a play on there, honestly. But Sofakanik with her 2nd personal.
Seems like a matchup zone here by Michigan, clogging the painted area.
On the hit ahead, Quarles Daniels gets to the rim, tried to scoop it and missed. Here comes Jaquez.
Tried to escape Lauren Betts is what she was doing down there and missed it.
Not easy to do, certainly. Betts goes high-low. Neepkin slides in. What a pass from Lauren Betts.
Such a tough cut to guard, right? It's not just a straight line cut, but a diagonal cut right there. A face cut gave easy positioning inside in front of the defense.
Lauren Betts can skyscrape over everybody and see that angle. Holloway, too strong. Offensive rebound. Quarles Daniels and a foul against Neepkins.
Michigan staying right there.
Both teams knew it coming in, Christy, that rebounding was going to be all important this afternoon. Holloway, floater is good. Mila Holloway has been outstanding. She's got 9.
Man, that float game was smooth as an ice cube. I tell you what, the sensational sophomore has really found her footing this season. Confidence, she's oozing it. Great leader of the team as well.
Neepkins for Betts, deep to score.
Ooh, that baby hook, oh boy. I mean, she has just added so many different pieces to her skill set on the interior, but it starts with her exceptional footwork to clear her space.
And the positioning so deep near the basket, right?
Yeah, good luck, right in front of the lip of the rim. I mean, I would hate to be behind her right there. I mean, she can choose a side, but she has great hands in there as well.
Tough floater, Quarles Daniels, rebound UCLA, trying to tie or take the lead. It's Rice swooping in. Kiki Rice got to the rim to score to tie it.
That's definitely Kiki Rice, and she's in her wheelhouse when she can rip and go. And Corey Close asked her, what's been the difference for Kiki outside of playing in a different position for the team? She said she's healthy. You know, the last 2 seasons, she had that shoulder situation where she wasn't 100%, but she said she didn't know how much that impacted her until she saw how much it didn't.
Foul was on Dudley on the illegal screen. Rice all Pac-12 as a sophomore, all Big Ten last year. What a cut that time, flashing across. Couldn't keep her footing. Betts just gets tall and scores.
Oh my, I mean, what do you do with that one? Lauren Betts right there staying with the play, giving extra effort. And that's why she got the extra points down inside.
Mackenzie Mathurin, the freshman, misses for 3. UCLA on a counterattack right down the middle of the lane. Neepkins got it.
Set up there for emphasis, the dramatics.
Win streak in the country. North Dakota State 20 in a row. UConn the 41 dating back to last year, including the win against UCLA in the Final Four.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at this UCLA team. You know, I remember at Media Day earlier this year in the fall, you know, when we asked them, hey, what did you learn from that? Hey, we put that behind us. We're on to the new thing. We're not even thinking about how we made that run last year. And I thought that was very interesting that they're just ripping a new page and starting all over.
Speaking of ripping, Quarles Daniels just pried it away.
And that one, Kiki Rice just a little too extracurricular with that body ball.
Easy call for the officials. Her first foul. Here is Silas Swords on the crossover, driving Rice and scoring. Tough shot for Silas Swords.
And she has that international experience. She's able to play in the Olympics in Paris and just earned so much experience from that. So while she's only a sophomore, she has so much international experience under her belt. So to make a play like that on an upperclassman, to create the space and that crevice of energy, that's exactly what she needs to continue with.
Dad coaches in the G League now. You see an Olympian back in 2000. Good luck guarding Gary Payton.
Yeah. He's usually the one doing all the defense, but he switched on that one.
Neepkins from the corner, UCLA by 5 again. That, by the way, was the second foul on Dudley for Michigan. She's the second Wolverine with 2 fouls, but the answer quickly for Olsen.
Yeah, I just love watching Olsen today at practice. I mean, all year, but today at practice, I was just watching her footwork. I mean, she just gets such great balance.
Oh, Neepkins starting to get real hot.
And Neepkins a 46% striker from the 3-point line, and Michigan has to do a better job of finding her sooner and try to make her get off that 3-point line, run her off of it, try to contest her at the rim instead.
The transfer from Utah, who has been a fantastic shooter her entire career. This is out of bounds. She's got all 10 of her points in this quarter. That's an air ball from the corner for Swords. Here comes Dugalich. Had it poked out of bounds. It's off of Michigan. There's Ledger Walker with 2 fouls. Lob it into the post. Betts didn't know the help was coming from the backside. And it's on the ground, taken back by Jaquez. Big battle and a tie-up will stay with UCLA.
He popped it out of there with a great disruption and deflection.
If you directed a horror movie, I would watch it.
You would?
Yeah, I would. Absolutely. That's long two. That misses. Long rebound to Dudley, the former Bruin. Tough pass. Lost it on the string. Down to the ground. Holloway on the recovery. They get down low, and it's spun out. The follow for Quarles Daniels, and Michigan's within 4.
Oh, those little chippies, I tell you what. You know, the extra effort plays shining through for Michigan right now.
Betts feels the double coming. She'll send it out wide, and a travel called on Neepkins. Instead of taking the shot, she tried to drive as a turnover. 7 turnovers for UCLA. You combine that with some second chance points. 7 for Michigan, and the Wolverines are hanging around. Olsen for Holloway.
Blitzing that dribble handoff.
And it creates it out of bounds with 10 to shoot. Michigan will keep it. Both teams are changing up their defenses through the course of this game. Tough pass, swatted out of bounds by Dugalich. 8 to shoot for Michigan at 3:06 in the second quarter. Chance for history today. Here's Dudley on the drive. 2 score. The former Bruin is on the board.
And that's just what Michigan needed on that possession. A high percentage shot.
Kiki Rice right into the double team. Yeah, she tried a double dribble. She picked up her dribble and then leaned into another dribble. It was a delayed whistle, but it's the right call.
And blitzing and rotating. You got to get to the middle.
As they have most of the day.
Yes.
Olsen bids for the lead. That's too strong. Rebound for UCLA. Rice feels the pressure from behind. Into the post, Dugalich. Swings it wide for Neepkins against Del Foss. Michigan trying to speed up UCLA here with some pressure on the ball. Rice, 10 to shoot. She'll sway it into the lane. Rice, tough shot, no dice. Oh, the tip ends up in. Volleyball has broken out. Who got it is the question.
It was off somebody's elbow. I mean, who shot that? Nobody flicked the wrist. I mean, oh, wow.
They'll give it to Sienna Betts, and we get a foul against Michigan. 4-point game.
Absolutely.
At halftime, we're going to Wallaby Way.
Yeah, I was going to do that too.
Dugalich to the corner. Tough drive, Ledger. Walker, no. Rebound for Swords.
Oh!
And we get a whistle on that attempt at a steal. That is the second foul on Neepkins. You saw her go to the bench, and so Michigan trailing by 4 with the ball late first half.
Good gap discipline defensively here by UCLA, taking away those elbows.
Olsen
Look at that.
picking her way. It's taken away. Hit ahead for Jaquez. Tough catch. And she has it ripped free. A steal for Michigan.
1-on-2. Jaquez tried to take it in there.
Good defense that time by Ledger Walker to stay in front of Holloway under a minute in the first half. What a game.
Solid defensive stance.
Dudley switches back, trying to evade Betts. She'll kick it out to the wing. That's a 3 offline for Holloway. Second chance. Quarles Daniels, 2 and a foul.
She was able to get in there and scrap and fight for that one down in the mud.
She's a top 5 player out of Michigan. Coming out of high school, went to Oakland. She was the freshman of the year for the Golden Grizzlies. Transferred here to Michigan, year number 2, and she's got the Wolverines within 1.
Yeah, flat out toughie.
You could see it in every play that she makes.
Motor.
Rice for Betts. Power, dribble, 2, score.
Well, if you're defending with your ponytail facing Lauren Betts, you're in trouble. You gotta show her a face and 2 high hands. You do the best you can, but you can't show her the ponytail, honey.
It's not where you want the compass pointing.
No.
Trying to set up Olsen. 7 seconds and a half. Swords with 4 seconds. Dudley, 2 to shoot. Swords, no. We'll go to halftime in a 3-point spread.
A lot of the yeomen rebounds work being done on the offensive glass to maximize possessions.
And out of those traps, 3 assists as well on an average of nearly 6.5. She's 4th on a team in assists as well. Tough pass down low for Swords to Corral. And that is out of bounds off of UCLA with 13 to shoot.
Right, we were talking about the myriad of ways that you can do that with post players with their backs to the basket. But she's been able to make the proper read for the team.
Quarles-Daniels was pinned. Holloway with 3. Holloway on the move. Over Jaquez. No. Rebound for Betts. Rebound number 8. Feed the post. Jaquez. Here is Ledger Walker sliding by for 2 and a 5-point lead.
Ledger Walker doing a tremendous job just serpentining her way downhill in the open floor. They didn't have to massage the shot clock down. If you see a play that you can make within your skill set, be aggressive with it, and she was.
In a possession that started with a post touch for Jaquez. Here is Holloway, that's offline. It's a rebound for Betts. That's number 9 of her afternoon.
And that's what Corey Close was talking about. She doesn't want the team to look over and have a scripted possession. You know, stay fluid with your decisions and trust the work that you've put in terms of development of the chemistry is in place.
Kiki Rice just had to ad-lib to save that. Neepkins going behind the back. Ledger Walker from the corner. Offensive rebound for Betts and a power dribble. She missed it right on the doorstep.
She won't miss many of those, and 58% shooter from the floor. Just a bad angle.
On that pass as well, it's a turnover, Michigan, and that is the kind of possession, especially in a lower scoring environment than maybe we expected at the outset.
Yeah. You know, we're talking about the offensive prowess of both teams, but don't forget about the defense that both teams bring to the floor. I mean, they lock it down.
If you look at the scoring averages for the year, it should be 87-86 as a final. Betts on the handoff. What a cut by Jaquez.
And that's why you move without the basketball. The basketball loves energy, and it finds energy. Jaquez with a dart of a cut, and Betts with a great find.
Sofakanik in the lane, smothered by Betts. Last year, this was a 16-point game in the end as we get a whistle away from the ball down low against Michigan.
But we did have a lot of freshmen on the floor, now sophomores, so they've learned from that. And they've learned how to close games. And she said a lot of games this year that have come down to the wire for Michigan, they would have lost those games last year. So they've learned a lot about how to win in different ways. And Kim Burns-Rico really thrilled about that with her young, sensational sophomore lineup that she has on the court.
Think about their road game at Oregon, the double overtime game just before the first of the year. Here's Rice starting her move again, sliding into a spot. Just drew iron, rebound for Betts, had it back tapped, but to Ledger Walker, who refeeds the post. Betts feels the double coming, maybe a triple. She'll step through Tim Burr, and she still missed.
Kim Burns-Rico holding her hands up, wondering where the foul was.
Sofakanik ended up on the deck. That's a takeaway for Quarles-Daniels. Here is Olsen.
Wise decision to peel out.
And we'll get a foul against Michigan, and the Wolverine fans cannot believe it. Jaquez just into the front court, and that's denied by Olsen. She was really close to a turnover there. Ledger Walker for Rice, curling down the lane for 2. It's the largest lead for the Bruins, who haven't allowed a point in the second half so far.
Well, Corey Close said, hey, they worked on their out-of-bounds under, their slobs and blobs. Baseline out of bounds and sidelines out of bounds. It's the acronym for that. She said if we can get 6 to 8 points off of those and execute properly, we'll be better served. And they executed nicely there, setting and using good screens.
That was revenge of the blob there. Foul called against Neepkins. They're going to have to play small. Olsen, and we have a whistle away from the ball against UCLA.
She sold it.
Got the job done. Holloway, it's a foul on Betts. Mila Holloway, undaunted against the much taller Lauren Betts with her first foul. First free throw for Holloway is good. It swirls down for a 75% foul shooter, and Michigan is on the board for the first time in this second half. You said it right out of halftime. The defense has been impeccable both ways as Holloway misses.
She's a 75% shooter from the free throw line. I think that's her second miss from the line in this game.
Ledger Walker scanning. She has Quarles Daniels in her pocket. Fake the handoff. Dugalic sends it to the corner. Jaquez with 10 to shoot. Dugalic sizing up Olsen on the drive and the push, and it's no good. See if Michigan can get out in a little transition here.
Yeah, that would save them and take a lot of pressure off of them in the quarter court to execute.
Swords feeling her way in. Holloway, a little sidestep. That misses. Front iron. Rebound tapped around and elbowed around and finally claimed by Quarles Daniels.
Great extra effort once again by Michigan to save the possession.
Dudley navigates for two.
Very shifty there by Kendall Dudley. Didn't have to get all the way to the rack. Just close enough. Lauren Betts couldn't get a piece.
Yeah, former five-star recruit for Corey Close.
Getting into the painted area. It's a 28-16 advantage in paint points for UCLA. And Michigan's trying their best to take it away, but it's not just the post, it's everybody else.
Like that.
Yep.
It's Jaquez wheeling through the baseline for two.
It's tough because all 5 players with momentum to the rim for UCLA, tough to get in front of if you're not already in a stance.
Such a good way to put it, momentum to the rim, and you can feel it as a defensive team, right?
You can, and if you're not in a stance already, you're already beaten before they even put the ball down the second time.
Olsen, oh man, that is home cooking in a big way.
Yeah, nice soft thud on the back of the rim. Nice and soft.
A soft thud.
A soft thud. That's me when I go out and walk on ice.
Soft thud. Here's Betts turning the corner again.
Yeah, just so tough. She gets so deep down into the paint. And you're not going to contest her at 6'7". I mean, she has such a high release point on her shot. She doesn't put it down on the floor either. So it's like she catches it high, keeps it high. It's tough to stop her. That's why she's one of the nation's best players.
It's her 40th career double-double we're watching here today. We'll get a block called. That is the third on Ledger Walker. What's the best way to make a guard for you to block?
Yell at them. Say, hey, man, give me the ball. No, show them your numbers, right? You have to make sure, like those lob passes are risky looking for guards. Just shoulder to shoulder, face them, so they can trust throwing it in.
2 to shoot. Olsen's got to go. And she draws iron. UCLA, Jaquez the rebound. Betts wanted it. She was flashing through the mid lane. They'll throw it through the double. She'll drop it off to her sister, and a foul called. The Betts family reunion gets 2 free throws.
And Sienna's the more like, hey, you know, loosen up a little bit.
Freewheeling.
Have some fun. Have some fun with it. I love it.
You know, Wednesday was a big day because it was the first time Sienna matched Lauren's point output in a game.
Yeah.
Since they've been playing together here in college, and Sienna's got her first 2 of the second half.
And she had a little smile running back. I mean, it must be so much fun to play with your sister on the court, like on the collegiate level, right? They've been waiting for this moment this season.
Centennial, Colorado's finest. Betts goes over to challenge Olsen, and she got the English to work.
Oh, what a tough bucket. Ask Kimber and Jericho, has she gotten stronger, or what is it about her game that's changed? Because to me, she looks different. She just has better body balance.
A breakdown, a rare one for Michigan defensively. They lost Jaquez.
They got to stay on a string, help to help her.
Holloway on the attack, and that was fancy.
That in and out is so shifty, and she's so low to the ground with it. Oh, she's just fierce with her decision-making with the basketball. Mila Holloway, write that name down. Sophomore.
Her balance in the lane is fantastic.
Yeah, she's flat out.
Rice, little hezzy, and she's got 2 more. Kiki Rice for 2. The balance scoring continues for UCLA. Swords, tough catch. She's met by Betts. Spin it out high. Delphos, and the rebound for Jaquez.
Delphos is a 34% shooter from 3, so not a bad shot.
Kiki Rice loves swooping from the wing. She's got 2. High school soccer player, too, a very
soccer.
good one.
I love the balance of that. I mean, I love multi-sport student athletes. I think you learn so much in terms of how to move your body where it needs to be. especially with soccer, having the awareness to make plays.
Olsen was bumped off her spot, will get a foul. First free throw is good, so for Kanik, a 54% foul shooter. Knocks that one down.
We were talking about the importance of rebounding and how UCLA prior to the game says, you know, both teams pride themselves on being great rebounding teams, but we're going to show what that truly is, right? And I think that's what we need to circle for the remainder of this one. Battle of possessions on the boards.
Yeah, are there second chances available somewhere for Michigan as they play into that zone?
Yeah, 2-3 zone here.
Dugalich for Rice. Can UCLA find a quality shot with Lauren Betts on the bench?
Somebody's got to get to that high post area.
Neepkins lost the bounce, 3 to shoot, trying to turn, and she'll fire, got square and scores. Beautifully done to get a look at the goal.
All the way down to 2 seconds on the shot clock. And Michigan played some staunch defense on that possession, and UCLA still found a way to cash it in.
That's 6 straight makes for UCLA. Del Foss scores.
Well, that's the beauty of her game. Her long legs and long arms. Big strides right to the cup for an easy deuce. Michigan needs more of that, but they got to get stops.
Can they get one here? Rice whips it down low. That reverse misses for Jaquez. It's way up high and a tie-up. It's Michigan basketball.
See what they're trying to get.
UCLA is so good at bottling up the middle of the floor defensively.
See if they can get some screens. The Swords trying to get free. I think they're trying to get somebody to come off.
Yeah, so for Kanik with the screen to get Holloway free. Del Foss from the baseline. She scores. It's a 9-point game as we enter the 4th quarter. As well as you can play it for Michigan with a final touch of the basketball.
Those player-led huddles before the coach comes back in to kind of reiterate, or when the coach asks you, hey, what do you guys feel like? What do you guys see? I think I love that the most. It's so organic, but you see the leadership shining through.
And then you just hit it to Lauren Betts for 2. But, you know, you have a smile on your face as you're watching that, Christy.
Yeah, I coached for a long time, and you just love to have that kind of investment from your players, be able to see things and to speak it to existence. And you come out of the huddle and you score. So it's a great understanding of where to be, and again, to the point by Corey Close of the team being selfless.
Del Foss on the attack, weak side rebound. So for Kanik, missed it too strong, and down everybody goes. We'll get a foul on Del Foss, I believe.
That's what it's all about, and that's why UCLA sits at number 2 in the country right now behind UConn.
As unbeatable as anybody in college basketball right now, this UCLA side, they've won 16 in a row, the 3rd longest active. They've had 6 players score at least 20 in at least 1 game this year. Balanced scoring everywhere. Tough one-hand catch. Betts, it just danced out. That is a nasty play.
Yeah, 3 players surrounding her space as well.
Del Foss got there before Betts got back.
No, Del Foss is such a gazelle and plays with such grace and fluidity to the rim. Wow, what a swift move to the rack and finish.
Out of bounds to UCLA. Your son played his tail off last night. He was fantastic.
Appreciate that. No stitches in the eye, just some glue. He's good. So
that's the report from Mom.
That's the Mom report.
Illegal screen going the other way. I mean, it looked like round 6.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Michigan State big win over a very good Illinois team last night. Holloway trying to probe. That's no good. Rebound out of bounds. I thought it was off of Neepkins. They're going to play on. So evidently not enough for her to use the appeal. Trap was coming. Nice job by Ledger Walker to get it across for Jaquez. Not allowing herself to be trapped where UCLA has been trapped earlier in the day.
So Michigan coming out of that zone now, going back to their man-to-man. They've been trying to mix it up.
Oh, Betts so explosive. Just a surge to the rim on the reverse pivot.
When she has you on her back, that's night-night.
Second chance down low. That's knocked away from Quarles Daniels. It's out of bounds. It's UCLA basketball again.
And just such impeccable footwork to get the job done inside.
But again, it shines a light on the balance because
Yes.
she's had a very nice day, but hasn't needed to be the everything for UCLA.
Right.
Rice had it knocked away. Betts above everybody. Ends up on the ground. Sofakanik on the hit ahead for Holloway. Olsen even further ahead. Wheeling through for 2. What a step through. Ledger Walker on the move, down the lane, threw it to Portage.
Michigan, with their 9 offensive rebounds, they've been able to outscore UCLA 14-9 on second chance points. So they're maximizing some opportunities there by crashing the glass.
But not much of it in the third quarter or the early fourth. Betts absolutely wipes that away. It's down to the ground, and a tie-up will go to Michigan. 6:45 to go.
I mean, you have to commit to grit, right? When you're talking about being down at home against number 2 UCLA. I mean, just throw caution to the wind. Color outside the lines of the coloring book, right? And just get the job done. You saw the extra effort there by Olsen, getting on the ground. She got the offensive board, got knocked away, but she got down and didn't give up on the play. And that's what it takes. That's how you improve. That's how you get better.
Against such length here, Olsen finally with some clean air for 3. Ledger Walker can't find the baseline, stunned by Holloway. More than halfway through the shot clock, Rice got it to the corner. That answer is no good for Jaquez. Holloway waits for Olsen. Put it right on her hands, and she missed it. Oh, Holloway took her time for the pass. And Olsen couldn't finish, Christy.
It was like Olsen just mishandled the catch and ran out of real estate there. I know she wants that one back.
You could see what Holloway was doing, trying to manipulate the defense.
Yep.
Rice on the prowl. Through Dugalich. 9 to shoot for Rice.
And Holloway just went underneath on that screen. Let's see if she does the same thing with Rice, trying to meet her on the second side.
She's right there with her. Rice draws the foul. You saw Holloway's reaction to the replay that she was looking at on the video board. I'd say less than thrilled is a good way to put it.
That's a great way to put it.
Free throw for Rice is there.
But you have to meet her underneath, but you have to not give any body contact, right? So I always said to kids with speed, trust your speed. You don't have to be that close. You're quick enough to get there and contain.
And we've seen it over and over again today, as Michigan does anything they can to try and create something unsettled defensively for UCLA.
Exactly. Trying to massage the defense down, trying to get it to Silas Swords, but UCLA taking those touches away.
Olsen met by Betts, and she absolutely altered that.
No question. Olsen overshot that. Thought she may get it blocked, trying to put more gusto on it, and it was too much.
That would have been a great 1,000th career point for Olivia Olsen. She's at 999 right now. Ledger Walker doesn't have the post feed. Sofakanik with the front of Betts. Lob it over the top. They got it there anyway, and the help from Delfoss pancaked him.
Very close, incredulously marching the sidelines after the contact there on Betts.
Still an 8-point game. Big screen, Sofakanik, a bone crusher.
Yeah, call those screens out for your teammates, my goodness.
That was 3rd and 3 in the Super Bowl later.
Super Bowl is later, honey.
5 to shoot. Swords dancing on the dribble. 2 to shoot. Betts on her hip. Swords left it short. Rebound UCLA. Jaquez pried it free.
Just a handful of empty possessions by Michigan, and they can ill afford that right now. Just 8 points down, but they've missed the last 4 shots inside.
At the wrong time in this game. A critical moment. Moving down to 4 minutes to play. Top 10 matchup, UCLA and Michigan. A lob, a parachute for Betts, and she spun it in.
I mean, she just buries herself right there in front of the rack, and just an easy bucket for her to make.
No good for Holloway. Rebound out of bounds to Michigan when we come back. 3:42 to go.
against a team like UCLA is very minimal. And if you can get all the way to the rim, you got to pay it off and finish.
Part of that is certainly Lauren Betts and what she does at the rim, but not all of it.
No question.
Delfosse, she's not worried about any of the size. That's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And she has found success. She's one of the players who's been able to get downhill and finish. So continue to run it until UCLA does something to change or adjust defensively against it.
Tayala Delfosse has 8 in the second half. That rainbow three won't fall, and it's going to be a foul on Dugalich.
You got to get Lauren Betts in a pick and roll and get her out of the painted area so she's not the help on as the low man.
She's down there right now, staunch in the lane, out at the elbow. Olsen looked off to her left. She'll dribble it right instead. And a long two won't fall. Second chance, no. Sofa Kanik nearly had a three-point play opportunity. Instead, she'll shoot two.
Some really prime opportunities to finish inside, and now even from the free throw line. But this is where Ashley has struggled. 54% shooter from the free throw line this season.
Transfer from Bucknell, missed both. She hit 2 earlier, and they look beautiful.
Yeah.
Those 2 missed, and UCLA will try to sap away some of the timer.
She just didn't have that early lift like she had on the ones previously in this game from the line.
Betts out with a high screen. Rice declines it and drives instead, and scores, and a bump. Kiki Rice, don't go breaking their heart. It's a 10-point game.
That's proud Papa right there, applauding the efforts. What a great read by Kiki Rice, rejecting the high ball screen by Lauren Betts and then getting right downstairs to the money. The help side not there in time to contest or disrupt. Nicely executed. What a smart play by Kiki.
You see the joy she plays with. We even saw it in the huddle, right? As she's talking to her teammates. An intriguing player, certainly, Kiki Rice, and a high-level basketball IQ. It's an 11-point game for UCLA suddenly. Oh, Rice just popped it away and stole it.
Well, this is where the experience for UCLA is shining through. I mean, you can't show the basketball to Kiki Rice like that and expect for her not to take a bite of the apple.
The run this team went on last year all the way to the Final Four. Betts out of the double, finds Rice. That is prototypical UCLA, and she just rattled it out. Swords on the move, trying to tunnel through the lane, into the trees. Holloway didn't take the shot. She's greeted by Betts. Olsen got it for 2. The lead is 9.
Oh, and a tough contested bucket that was by Olsen under the outstretched contest of Lauren Betts.
And now Olivia Olsen over 1,000 points in her career with that make at 1,001 against the #2 team in the country. She breaks the 1,000-point mark as a sophomore. Rice using Betts as a tetherball pole. Shot no good. Rebound Delfosse. Delfosse on the trot, out to Holloway. She'll snap it off, miss it, but a foul against Ledger Walker.
Just nipped the front of the rim.
First one is good.
Still time with this feisty young Michigan team playing this experienced UCLA squad.
You see the schedule that Michigan has played. They played Vanderbilt out of conference, UConn out of conference. This is a team that is pretty well steeled for a run in March, it feels like.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're ready for it. That's what Kim Barnes-Arico alluded to this morning at practice. So that they just always are asking, how can I be better? What do I need to do to be better? And that's when you know you have a great culture.
They are playing against an outstanding free throw shooting team. UCLA more than 78%, and Kiki Rice just a blur into the front court, breaking the pressure on her own in a triple team. What do we have? Is it a foul or a travel? They're going to get a foul. Kiki Rice met by Olsen.
Trying to trap that. They got to trap and rotate.
She called a timeout just before the held ball.
No question, the most unselfish team. Corey Close told us earlier, they just want to win. They don't care who scores. They just want the team to score.
Michigan's going to play this straight up. They're going to chase. Oh, a foul with 7 to shoot. If you're going to give the foul, it's got to do it earlier. Free throw good for Kiki Rice, and she is not the player to foul at 90%. In the last 5 games, she's taken 27 free throws. She lives at the free throw line. 2 for 2. Timeout, Michigan.
And attacking gaps and finishing in there. But they've been exceptional with their percentage of opportunities that they've had to score in the paint.
Silas Swords, no dice on the 3. Holloway the rebound, play it back for Olsen, and we get a foul against Jaquez, who just can't believe it.
She did not want to foul there. Clearly, Corey Close just clapped her hands like, hey, we're on to the next thing. It is what it is, and now she's coaching for the next possession.
Or naming her favorite Beatles album. She said White 4 times in a row.
Is that your favorite?
I mean, it's a legendary album.
There you go.
Let it be, Christy. Free throw good for Olsen. It's a 7-point game. Second one, no good. Dugalic over the top to claim the rebound. It's pried free out of her hand, picked up by Rice.
I mean, she's the leader of this team, and I'm not talking about statistically. I mean, we heard her in the huddles. She's trying to organize the troops over there. And you love to see that maturation process with Kiki Rice as a leader.
90% foul shooter. Pristine at the foul line. Second one is good. The lead swells to 9 for UCLA. What a basketball game this has been. Holloway, Traylor, Olsen, that's a 3. It's a 6-point game. Michigan is not going away.
Oh, man.
And we got out of bounds. It's an out of bounds. All the carnage, all the bodies, and it's out of bounds. Cross screen here. They'll get it to the corner. Olsen didn't have a look. Swords does. Silas Swords for 3. It's a 3-point game. We have a timeout, UCLA, and Corey Close is beside herself that they gave open space to Swords.
Now, UCLA has possession if Michigan tries to tie it up.
Inbound from Ledger Walker. On a bounce to the corner. Jaquez going to get trapped in a foul. Jaquez grew up wanting to play at UCLA, and she missed the front. The first one is no good for Jaquez. A family name that has been in UCLA colors for the better part of a decade. Misses the second. Rebound Del Foss. Time out Michigan. Inbound goes to Holloway. Down to 10 seconds for Michigan. Trailing by 3. Holloway waits for Swords. She comes to get it. 5 to play. Her shot for the tie is short. Jaquez runs deep. They'll throw it short. Kiki Rice wrestles it away, and there's the horn. UCLA with that fitting final play, using muscle to just barely escape.